Hey, Drew, you killed this shit. Drew, you killed this shit.
Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Y'all know what it is. Another episode of In the Four Corners of Wrestling. We're throwing foes up, throwing cards down. Hey, we a man short, but we keep the show going, man. We thinking about you, Jay Will. Shout out Jay Will with 1L. But I'm here. This is Wildcard Mar with my guy, King, KINGMEL. How you doing, bro?
Viva la raza. That's how I'm feeling right now.
We lie, we cheat, we steal. That's what's up. Love the shirt, bro. That's dope, man.
Appreciate it.
That's
See,
Lady G.
cost me only $10 from
Hey, man.
Fashion Over.
Hey, better. Wait, hold on. Fashion Over? Wait, you talking about the Instagram trade?
Whatever they call it. They got wrestling shirts. They got
Oh.
some fire joints too for only $10. They was on the cyber sale.
Say less, say less. Yeah, I might have to go peep them out. But anyways, hey man, hey, thank you for tuning in to the wrestling podcast made for wrestling fans from wrestling fans. And let's get into it, man. Hey, we just had some NXT deadline just passed last weekend, man. What you think of the show, man? What you think about it?
Honestly, for me, this premium live event or pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it, was probably about the second best event this whole month. Well, not this whole month, but in the last couple of events that I watched.
Okay.
I liked it.
Which match in particular grabbed your attention the most?
Both Iron Survivor matches, both of them. One with the Obafemi coming out,
That was dope.
and then on top of that, he won the match.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, that's cool. But then Julia, woo! I don't know. It was just the amount of women that they got in NXT. You could see right there why they get the shine they do in NXT. Because in that match, it felt like anybody's ball game. But I'm just glad Julia got the win to continue this rivalry with Roxy P.
I dig that. I dig that. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted Stephanie Raquel to win. She, hey man, hey. Ever since she came over and got signed, I've been a big fan of her. Hey, she dope, bruh. She
I
dope.
see that was in my prediction. My prediction, I had Stephanie, so I ain't even mad at you. Like she, yo, since Mercedes Monet for me, oh, she's still on the radar.
She been dope. She dope. Well, she had a good showing. I think I saw the stat that they put out. She was the only woman that did not get pinned in the Iron Survivor match. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
please, Sean, who's ever in control, please do us a favor. Don't fumble this one. Don't fumble this one, please. Like, let her character do her thing. Let her. You ain't got to worry about her in ring. Her in ring, she got that. Don't worry about that. But no, Julia, I don't win for her. Like you said, I definitely agree with that point on her rivalry with Roxy P. Because I kind of like where that's going.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of felt, she got, robbed by Core J, which is fair. That's fair. That's fair. So have
Yeah.
have a match to settle some things, and put the championship on the line. So I dig that. Now when it comes to the men's, uh, I I must have missed a part of what happened with Eddie Thorpe. Um,
You ain't got to worry about that part.
yeah.
They jumped that man up out the. Ain't got.
Hey, that's why you my dog, because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, don't even think it mattered, bro. I don't think we need a story. I
Should
don't.
never put your hand on that Simone woman. You know her father is the man with the eyebrow,
Hey,
and her cousins is the ones, the bloodline, the OG, the original. You know they put their truths to the side. They said we just gonna do this one time. You know.
one time for the one time. Hey, hey, dog. Hey, accident or not, bro? They don't care about that. Come on, man. Regardless, yeah, Eddie Thorpe. Yeah, man. I don't know what happened to you. I really don't care, but uh, I was curious because since they got the transfer window open, I didn't know who was gonna come out. Obviously, nobody knew. But I can't even lie to you, man. When I heard it, doom, doom, doom,
Mm-hmm.
doom, I was like, yes, sir. Because I think this is we talked about this a few months ago on the show. And at some point in time, we gotta start getting over for that top title in NXT, baby. That's all I'm saying. How you feel
Yeah.
about it?
Nah, I agree. Honestly, with this match between him and Trick, he should honestly not lose.
Mm,
Oba should just win off, like literally off rip. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oba has done enough in NXT as far as remember he won the breakout tournament.
mm-hmm,
He was the North American champion, the longest reigning North American champion.
mm-hmm.
So him beating Trick Williams,
Off rip.
it should not be an actor statement. It should just be a win and where
Let's just
at
go
this
ahead
point.
and win. Yeah, win. Just give us a date, give us a time, give us
Mm-hmm.
a show. If you want to go ahead and put it on a special PLE, go ahead. Um, yeah. No, it's time for Darula.
I, I agree. And honestly, if Trick loses, this doesn't hurt him at all. This doesn't make Trick look bad. This doesn't. You just lost
To
to
the ruler.
Darula.
Yeah.
Like this guy right now, Oba, is the guy. Is the guy. He got his own little special chant with the fans.
Whew.
Like I say, breakout tournament dominated the whole 2024 in NXT.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Yeah.
And in 2024, we're getting an opportunity to face Trick going into 2025. So go ahead, just put the title on him and keep it moving.
Yeah. I'm ready to get one of those like dominant reigns that he's um take on all challenges, take on some of the main roster guys visiting for a quick little spotlight, get their ass whooped. I want Oba to like be NXT champ for like a minute. I'm talking about one of them long reigns.
I
Uh
got you.
no,
I
I'm just
got what you're saying. No, I agree with you. Like Santos Escobar, you ain't doing nothing, Santos. Come
saying.
down and get
Get
picked
beat
by
on
the ruler.
the
Yeah. Nah, that's good though.
yeah.
Because that
Yeah.
brings up Oba to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
Cause now it's like, okay, you can hang with somebody on SmackDown, and that makes you interested. That makes you more interested in NXT.
And you know what, Mel? I know we've talked about it quite a few times. I think it kind of shows who watches NXT and who doesn't. Because when they go to the main roster, we see how the interaction is with the fans and the person. So, with that being said, hopefully, I don't know if it'll happen, but you bring certain players down from SmackDown or Raw to face over. Hopefully, that introduces those who don't watch NXT on a regular basis watch Raw or SmackDown and they can get introduced to over. So when he ever gets up there, it makes it easy transition. Just, you know, my point,
Mm-hmm.
my point of
I
view.
I agree.
But no, Oba can't wait for it. Can't wait for it. Um, I know we just mentioned Trick for a second. Um, it wasn't a bad match with him and Ridge. Um, I just, as a fan, something about Ridge, I just can't grasp too. He's been,
Oh, that's how you feel.
I
So
think,
when I watch When I watched that match, I was just like, please don't break this guy neck.
Hey, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest, cause we gotta tell the truth here. Rich just had a title opportunity a couple of days after the New Day reunion, 10-year reunion,
Yeah.
and we knowing that Big E can't wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
After they said all that stuff about his neck, when he went into that match versus Trick, I was just like, Ridge, don't
Just,
break this man neck.
just don't do it. Oh my God, you wild for that. No, I mean it was a solid match. Yeah, it just I wasn't crazy about it. But I mean it is what it is. NXT, hey, put on a solid show. I thought it was very solid, very solid. Um, what was your match of the week this week, bro?
There was too many good matches, at least what I had. But I would honestly go with that Women's Iron Survivor match. It was kind of like a close call. It's between that one and the men's. Because the Oba getting the final, the two-pin victory
Yeah, that
with
was
only a
crazy.
few seconds left for double choke slam.
That was crazy.
Because I honestly thought Wesley was going to win. So they said, this guy's not competing. And I hear the chants. I was like, oh, well, there go my parlay.
Hey, real talk. Had I known that it was over, yeah, I wouldn't have picked Wesley too. But I was like, dang, man, like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't put no money down on this joint. Money right down the drain, bro. Yep. As soon as you whoo, yeah, there, then yeah, I lost
Mm-hmm.
it, bro. um, uh, uh, solid choices for match of the week. For me, I definitely did enjoy. Uh, it was Bianca Belair and Piper Niven. Um, I just thought it was a dope match. Definitely it gives you always it gives Bianca a chance to show her strength. Yeah, she's strong.
That's what that's what I was gonna allude to as well. It's just something about that like it just comes off as natural when
Hmm.
she does that stuff.
And I know let me give some love to the unsung hero in that match. Piper Niven, I thought she did a fantastic job in that match. Um, hit Bianca with some power moves when it mattered. Uh, you know, just for some reason when those two get in the ring together, it's crazy chemistry. I can't explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Always enjoyed those matches when those two get together. Uh, but no, I definitely enjoyed that match for sure. But hey, we're fans of storylines. We're big fans of storylines. All right. It's a lot going on with this whole Seth Rollins and CM Punk and then it was Sami Zayn and
It
Drew
ain't no,
McIntyre, all that. All right, we're back to the people, man. What is it, dear? What is this situation, huh?
bruh. This shit don't make no sense. You mad at this man because he ain't text you back. This man is mad at CM Punk because he ain't text him back. When CM Punk left WWE in 2013, 2014, whenever it was, and Seth Rollins reached out and thought he was a friend, and CM Punk didn't message him back, you've been holding on to that for 10 years?
A minute, man.
Bruh, bruh. You don't have a wife, you don't have a kid, you don't main event at WrestleMania, you don't broke up the Shield, you don't burnt the Shield back, you don't like you want money in the bank. You did all these things after seeing Punk left, but you still hurt over that text. That's a clear definition of when your heroes become your rivals, man. Cause you looked up to CM Punk, you was like, damn, CM Punk used to be a former Ring of Honor champion, and he went on to become WWE champion. I could be just like him one day. And then when you don't get that text back, my man went to the corner and started crying. And he never let that go. He never let that go. Like when the little kid finally meet their favorite wrestler in the world, and that guy turned into the worst person in the world. Just never let it go.
I looked up to you.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. I looked up to you and you ain't text me back. Like, bruh, see, Punk called you multiple times. I'm not thinking
I
about
ain't
you.
even think about you, man.
You don't even have what you had back during WrestleMania season no more. So I don't even want to match with you. Why you keep bothering me?
I ain't even thinking about you, man.
I'm trying to be, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be a different man. I'm trying to be CM Punk, okay? And the N in Punk stands for nice. That's what I'm trying to be. But you want me to go back to my old ways and knuckle up Phil. That's what you
Hey,
want me to do,
how the knuckle up feel, bro?
bro.
Hey, can I add something, fellas?
Yes, sir.
Y'all notice they did that part backstage? Hey, Punk told Triple H, "Hey, bro, listen. All right, I know when y'all playing around. Every time I come out to the ring, this Bama all music always hits. When I'm saying something real important, if we don't do this, he can't interrupt me backstage. So you gotta let me and the young lady backstage talk because I can't do this, man. Like I know when y'all ribbing me, like you know how y'all promised, like Vince McMahon said, reach for the brass ring. I done reached for the brass ring too many times to know y'all about to sweep the rug right up under me. He's gonna go over on me. So let me just do this backstage so I can get these rocks off because he got his rocks off, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like every time CM Punk have his song, here comes Seth Rollins. When Seth Rollins was the champion, when he's not the champion, when bro, it's annoying. I agree with you, Punk. It's annoying every time. Every time. You had your match at WrestleMania, right? You know what I did? I sat on commentary and watched the match. I ain't interfere. I ain't cause Drew McIntyre the title. I let you lose clean. No, you want to be the referee in my match and be the reason why I lost.
Hey, bro.
Bruh.
Like, I can't get away from you, bro.
Yo, if CM Punk was a straight edge, I bet he would have had a cigarette by now.
I not. But some other substances taken.
Bro, he'd had a drink something. Cause this
Not a
ooh,
drink. Hey, been
my
no
man ready to turn into Knuckle of Phil right now, every time.
telling you, bro. Hey, but no, man. Hey, I just love this just how Punk is just being so nonchalant about it about the situation. He's like, bro, I really ain't even thinking about you, fool.
Bro.
Hey, what did he say last week? I didn't know I was in a fight,
Yeah,
or something to that extent. I didn't even know I was in a fight with you, guy.
yeah, bro. It's like, yo, it's really like when a little kid trying to fight the older brother, but the older brother just keep pushing him down. Like, bro, stop.
Yeah,
I'm
like I
not
ain't
even think
thinking
I'm
about
focused here, and you trying to swing your arms and do this, try to be cool.
you. Get up off me, little dude. Nah, I mean, look, Seth is still one of my favorite wrestlers. That, and I think he's a great entertainer for sure. It plays his part. I think he plays his part real well. But sometimes about him, I'm like, bro, like, come on, keep it moving, bro. You're trying to make something out of nothing, and Punk ain't really here for it. So, I give it to us organic. You don't. He ain't even thinking about you, bro. Like, but I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm real curious about this what Paul owes CM Punk, because obviously they had to sit down with Jackie Redmond. He was like, nah, this between me and Paul. He, kept it real secretive, and obviously that's what Punk was going to do. Man, what do you think this secret is, man? What do you think this what Paul Heyman owes Punk? What do you think it is,
Maybe
man?
do a backstage drink with Jackie Redmond, so Seth Rollins can't interrupt my promo in the ring. Keep me
Yo,
away from him.
yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you honestly what I believe it is. It's a WrestleMania main event.
Mm, I'm
Even
sticking.
if it even if it's like for 5 seconds. It's a WrestleMania main event. He wanna be the last person on the card. And that may be the favor. I don't know if it's gonna be for night one, night two. Shit, they might mess around and have a night three if they feel like it, just for having this dude at the main event. But I believe that's his, because that's the only thing in wrestling, if we're gonna be, that he really cared about the most.
Mhm.
He said that, and I feel like to a degree, that's one of the reasons why he came back. So this way he could be in the main event. I feel like that injury from last year hurt him. So going into this year, main of WrestleMania in Vegas, that's probably what he want to do.
Hmm. I actually don't. I don't hate that take. But obviously it has to be something of real significance to make it so secretive. So, I think that could definitely be one of them. And I think that makes the most sense because when you think about it, uh, as you alluded to it in that Seth Rollins and CM Punk segment, that's one thing that Punk wants is the headline Mania. So, I mean, yeah, that definitely makes total sense. Obviously, I'm thinking if there's a, a retainment of the championship for Roman Reigns, obviously, I think that Paul's like, hey, here's your first defense. This guy over here from Chicago. So, probably some of that extent. Um, War Games was crazy. Man, a whole bunch of people got hurt in that thing.
I'll tell you who didn't get hurt. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
As we
Cody
talk about,
Rhodes.
hey man, um, hey, speaking of, as you do the song, hey, you know how we talk about people's intros and music that they come out to. I've noticed they changed Nakamura's theme within 2 days. Um, It did, but I actually like it though. They didn't listen to us. I told them to stay far away from the original. All they did is kind of slowed it down and kind of made it a little bit, uh, you know,
Doctor.
yeah, a little darker.
That's all you gotta say. It's a little dark.
Yeah, a little darker. um, have you noticed that American Made Chad Gable's theme starting to sound a little bit Kurt Angle-ish, bro. Please tell me you thought the same
I,
thing.
I told. Look, man.
I know.
I can't. I can't wait till when they bring Kurt Angle back. I can't. Yo, honestly, I can't wait.
Hey,
Bring
bro.
Kurt Angle back. Let him manage the whole. All four of them. Let him manage all four of them. You get a perk. You get a perk. You get a perk. I did this with my broken freaking neck. So y'all need to go out there and win these titles. Y'all ain't got no broken neck. Go win these titles. I can't wait for Kurt Angle to get out there, man. You know what? When he get out there, I don't want the singlet. He could wear the suit and everything as a manager. Just put on the head that he wore when he had the two piece.
Yo, chill, bro. Hey, you gotta chill, bro. Hey, you being reckless, man.
Nah, just have him wear that.
I'm weird. Hey, but I was just noticing. I'm like, man, I was listening to it, and then the crowd started doing the "you suck."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh snap. Okay, it does sound like a little. Um, but that was a decent promo, little between him and Cody.
I like the match too.
Oh, the match was fire. Yeah, the
I
match.
like the match too.
Yeah, talk about it.
We need to talk about the fact. Chad Gable needs some type of single title around here. Y'all creating all these titles. My man Chad Gable and not near one of these created titles that y'all decide to make up. Yeah, I
Mm.
need to create a title just for him, a television title, the Netflix champion or the USA champion, because this man, he could talk. We know about his wrestling background. The fans are behind him. No matter what he's doing, it's either cheering him or saying he sucked. The fans are reacting to him. So go ahead, make that Netflix champion. Just
Mm-mm.
don't put the big N on there, all right? We don't need nobody getting upset. But make the Netflix champion.
Just don't put the finger. Hey, you a whole fool, bro. Oh no, man. No, I definitely enjoyed the match, but it sometimes Cody could be corny. But I did enjoy the fact that he was like, "Yo, you were Shorty G, remember?" He was like, "You're looking at Stardust." So it was like, he's like, "I see a lot of us similarities." I enjoyed that little, callback that Cody did right there. And like you said, the match was dope too because this if there's one thing, Shad Gable was gonna put on a damn good wrestling match. That Yeah, come on, Angle. Yeah, go ahead and be the manager. Because, like, dog, that's mini Angle right there, bro.
Yo, and that's fun. That's fun. And
And the
the best,
Creeds, and we ain't even talked about the Creeds yet.
that's your world's greatest tag team, right? That could be your Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, man. I'm just saying. And then the best thing about Cody Rhodes saying that that man was Shorty G is Cody Rhodes wasn't even in a company at the time. So for him to call you Shorty G is funny.
Hey, that's crazy. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that man was in a whole nother joint. And did that callback. Nah, that's it, when you get guys like the Creeds, Gable, Angle, it's something about what they do with their athleticism is crazy. So yeah, man, I could rock with your take on that one for sure. Um, let's get to another storyline that we love since we love our stories, man. It's a lot going on with this whole Judgment Day situation, man. Uh, Finn Balor was going to go against Gunther, but then all of a sudden, um, for for Saturday night, as y'all will see after y'all watch us, y'all go peep Saturday night, late in the night. Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Gunther gonna get at it, man. How you feel about that match, first of all, and then we'll get to the storyline in just a second. How you feel about that match in general?
I told you it was going to end up in a triple threat. I
Yeah.
called it. I told y'all it was going to be. Now, I didn't think it was going to be a Saturday night main event, but I knew eventually a triple threat storyline was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I like this storyline. I like it because now this is testing Gunther's ability as a champion. Can he survive beating two people
Mm.
as the world's heavyweight champ? We see him do it at WrestleMania 39 when it was in Los Angeles. We see him beat Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. But can he do this now at the highest level at an event that's been very monumental with WWE since back in the 80s and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Can he do it there inside of New York City, in Long Island, New York? And when I mean New York, we know WWE, WWF, WWF, whatever you want to call it, is associated with New York.
Mm-hmm. Long
So,
history.
yes, so can he do it there? We'll find out. Now, for Damien, you either killing two birds with one stone here. You could take out Finn Balor, and at the same time, you could capture the world champion. For Finn, if you win this match, Man, this proves that you should be the leader of the Judgment Day. This proves everything that you've been saying. You need to listen to Bauer so you can win. That proves all of that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen to Finn, you'll win.
That's what I'm saying. So this man, he has the opportunity when everybody in the world is probably thinking he ain't got no chance. He could prove them wrong. If we're gonna do Steiner math on this, Gunther got a Gunther got a 99.9% chance of coming out as the world champion once again.
Mm.
But you take his chances, you subtract it by Damian Priest, which is like a 45, and then whatever's remaining, you got to multiply it by 2, and then you go. Just saying.
That's a 613 math, right? You know? All right. All right. Nah, man. When it comes towards the match, man, I definitely agree with you when it comes to uh, uh, everybody's role on how it, elevates them and character wise, story wise, how it makes them, for the future. I definitely agree with that sentiment. Here's just for me, it only makes sense for Gunter to come out on top. Just because uh, you want to, you the top champion of that show, and this is a probably one of his hardest defenses in this match. And dog, I've been a fan of Gunther. I was a fan of Walter. And I still kind of, how I was. I was kind of defensive about calling that man Gunther, man. I was like, nah, at Walter, bro. So it obviously we don't try not to pay a lot of attention to what people say on the internet. I'm not understanding how, obviously it's all, bias and everybody got their own opinions. I think Gunther's been doing a phenomenal job. He's been doing so much great shit talking on the mic.
Here's the issue. And this is goes to apply to Gunther as it applies to Cody Rhodes. There are storylines that are more interesting than what you're doing. That's
Mm-mm.
not your fault. That's just because these stories are just a little bit more entertaining. It's not saying you're doing a bad job or anything wrong with that. But when it comes to the bloodline, that's box office.
It is.
All right. So that is box office. Is sometimes your event might be matinee. It might be matinee depending on who you're facing and how it's done. That's not your fault. That's just the power of the pecking order. Roman Reigns is number one. So whatever Roman Reigns decides to do, everybody's going to tune into. Even when Roman wasn't there, we were still trying to see when he coming back. When it, like people were saying, "Where's Roman? Bring back Roman" for months
Yeah.
until he finally came back with the OTC shirt.
Nah.
It doesn't mean them other guys are being bad, haven't been bad at their job. No, it just means there's one dominant guy in the company, and everybody else is way below him. Just way below him. Roman is in outer space, and you might just be like a little above, just a little above the concrete when it compares to him.
Damn, not just about the concrete. They can they at least get like 35,000 feet in the air. Like
No, it's just, bro. When Roman comes around, that's just box office, man.
yeah,
That's just
nah. And trust me, I don't disagree with that. My only thing is that for people that say that Gunther hasn't been entertaining, or I just find that false. Uh,
I do too. I no, I totally agree with you. I do
he
too.
puts on solid matches, and like I said, You can see his improvement on the on talking. I mean, the guy's been. I still laugh at Bill Goldberg was his favorite wrestler line, bro. I still laugh at that.
I was thinking the same thing. I laughed. And then tell Goldberg at what was it, the next event? Yeah,
Yeah,
I lied. When
yeah,
it was at Bad Blood, I lied.
yeah.
I
Like
lied. I
stuff
was just
like that is
talking.
hilarious. Yeah.
Like the man has improved so much, but at the same time, the thing is, people keep comparing him to somebody that's just out of this atmosphere. Like, and it's
I
unfair.
agree. No, because it's not fair. All right. Roman is 1-1. All right. That like let's not whether you like the dude or not, like don't fake the phone. All right. Roman is that guy. All right.
And and this is the here's the kicker part. Y'all have been saying this ever since Seth Rollins was the world heavyweight champion. Y'all been saying people who has held the world heavyweight champion reign suck, did this and this and that. Because what? Y'all keep comparing them to the guy that's out of this atmosphere.
Yeah.
When in reality, these guys are doing great work, but you're just willing not to pay attention to that point.
Mm-hmm.
That's up to you. That's your choice. You
There you go,
chose not
Paul.
to pay attention. But when somebody else and people enjoying it, like me and Mar, don't try to rain on our parade and talk about, yeah, this person need to drop the belt. No, you need to go read a book.
You better get yourself together.
For
Hey,
real.
because like even was it a couple of weeks ago when Gunther went up to Finn Balor and said, "Oh, I'm gonna give a title shot to you, Dominic. You deserve it," and had a good match.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
And
these
had a great
guys,
match.
these champions, these world champions, they're doing the best they can. They doing the best they can.
No, man, they doing it, bro. Because some of these, like Gunther's been killing it. Um, Dominic's been killing it. Finn's been killing it. Uh, hell, you know who else been killing it? And you caught this too. Final Testament been killing it.
Hey man, hey man, I tried to tell y'all. I tried to tell the world, man. I
Yeah,
said, yo, this group, they may not be entertaining to you right now. I'm telling you, but I see something. I see something. If y'all pay attention to these dudes, everybody they went against, they caused some problems later on in time. Either that person became bad later on, turned on their partner, did whatever happened. A lot of stuff happened to them. And I'm talking about New Day breaking up, The Miz even teaming with Final Testament and leaving all the truth. Thanks to that, even Drew McIntyre.
mm,
Remember, he went up against Karrion Kross. Karrion first came back. Now look at this dude walking out, walking around as the baddest bad guy on Monday Night Raw,
mm.
coming off a big old great rivalry with CM Punk. Think about that. Shinsuke Nakamura, all types of people went against Karrion Kross, and majority of them became a bad guy afterwards.
Man, imagine how that works. Hey, I I don't. I wasn't told at first. Now I'm kind of like, okay, where's this going with Wyatt Six? Because you know how we talked about Wyatt Six a couple of weeks ago. I was like, I they cool and all, but it's so much other great stuff that's been going on. I haven't really been paying attention to them, and they really haven't, you know. But I'm curious to see where this Wyatt Six and Final Testament joint gonna go. Because it's like you got the spooky, scary Wyatt Six, and then you got the you know, oh, you didn't make me my pants scary Final Testament. So it's kind of like, you know,
See, the problem with the Y6 is, in my personal opinion, they're supposed to be more like the Ministry of Darkness.
Mm.
They supposed to be grabbing people, trying to sacrifice people, putting them on. I ain't gonna. All right, maybe not put
Yeah,
them
yeah,
on
yeah.
a
I was about
cross,
to say. Yeah, I was about to say that.
but
Come on, don't bring back certain things in the attitude area. Got to stay there.
I'm you're right. But they're supposed to be more like that,
I feel you.
more scarier, more darker, more to that nature. Versus, they just feel like, all right, we're good guys going after bad guys
Like
because
vigilante.
yeah, like we just want to get random bad people for no reason instead of just saying, you know what, we just want to sacrifice random good people for no reason and making them join our cult
Mm,
because that's what the ministry did.
yeah.
And
Next thing you know, they had more members than NWO. I'm lying. That was not
that
possible.
ain't true, but
That
that's when.
ain't possible.
Now I got where you going there because that's when they joined the corporation. It became the ministry corporation, whatever they was called, so the corporate ministry, whatever. But yeah, like how I seen it was they go after these victims, and over time they mentally break their victims down
Yeah.
in the YS6, and then when they become after they break them down, they become part of the team. Like when the Undertaker took the Godwin and turned him to Midian,
Hmm.
it made him change from blue and red to black and green. Well, he took Mabel, and it turned him from black hair to blonde hair and contacts.
We call them visceral.
Visceral. Then you had the vampires with you as the Brule, Edge and Christian, and Gangrel. And you had the APA when they were sacrificing and protecting people at the same time. Like,
Now I get what you're saying. Hey, I think that would be a nice direction for YS6. Um, just carrying. He said that I just love his psychological warfare that he plays. Getting into people's heads. You know, even though some of it is stuff that we as fans probably were thinking. Let's be honest. Um, he told New Day to think about their future a long time ago, and he had some truth to it. So, uh,
so my question is
yeah,
for
go ahead.
you: do you see Karrion Cross becoming this generation's Triple H?
Ooh, I can see your comparison. Um,
Because you
'Cause-
just said the mental aspect of the game. That's some of the stuff that Triple H played. They called him a cerebral assassin for a reason.
yeah,
He got
yeah,
what? Carrying. We seen what happened when he lost to Jeff Hardy in a few seconds.
yeah. I
And he had to build himself back up. That's kind of like Triple H situation. We know what happened. And he got
no,
punished and he had to
yeah,
build
but that
himself back
wasn't
up.
Carrion's fault. They put that old big ass hockey mask on his face and shit, and had him looking
Hey,
like with the Timu Guardian. About he's about to be in Gladiator 2.5 or some shit like that. So
Gladiator or Mad Max, whatever you want to
yeah,
call it. But it ain't Triple H fault either for what happened to him.
now I feel you.
He was just the bottom man, so it
And
was just
everybody was
easier to
leaving.
yeah. So
Somebody had to take that punishment.
I mean, Carrion could be positioned to be this generation of Triple H if he play his cards right.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Uh, um, and when you said that, I immediately saw that comparison of what you meant by that. Um, but I was also in the mindset of what you was with, and not to speak for you, but what came to my thought process is because I remember when Triple H was surrounded by so many great talent. Um, it kind of took him a minute to you know
Mm-hmm.
find something that the fans can gravitate to, and then once DX took off, that was pretty much it from there. Um, maybe this final testament might be Carrion's his DX might catapult him.
It could be because how I'm looking at it is the final testament is they're gonna keep running with this for a while. It's gonna be like the next version of Judgment Day. Because people forget the original Judgment Day, people wasn't feeling. It
Nah.
took almost a year for people to be like, I want to rock with this now. I want Rhea cool, Rhea back from injury. I could rock with Finn now. I could rock with Damien. Damien don't look like such a loser no more. And they got Dominic Mysterio in now.
Mm-hmm.
So it took a while for people to take Judgment Day serious. I feel like
Definitely.
once they become serious, their carrying is going to take off.
Mm. That's a fair point. Because I thought Carrion was, obviously we watch NXT, so I thought he was doing phenomenal with NXT. And then when they moved him up, and then they tried to throw the, like I said, the little BS, little gladiator crap on him with the hockey man. I was like, yeah, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. So that was his Stardust Shorty G moment right there. So he's trying to get right. Yeah, hey, let's get right. Hey, nah, hey, just keep entertaining me. I'm digging it. Final Testament and Karrion Cross. Um, I love Rhea Ripley. We do. Big fan of hers.
Not that match.
All I, man, just at some point, can can they move on? I swear she's been fighting with Liv all year, bro.
She has her since WrestleMania. Since after WrestleMania, it's just been in reality her and Liv.
Like, because Liv is still intertwined in this situation. Like, I'm just, oh my,
So I didn't like the match, but I liked the ending when both Io
yes,
and Rio held the champion at the same time.
I did
I
enjoy
like
that.
that ending because
Yeah,
to me, when Io has her match at Saturday Night Main Event against Liv Morgan, I personally believe Rhea's going to cost her the match.
mm,
It won't be Raquel. I feel like Rhea's going to cost her the match by accident.
mm.
And Liv is going to hit her finisher, walk out, and go, watch this.
And then that sets up a feud with Io and Rhea, which hmm,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Which which might end up at the Royal Rumble, and Rhea might get the win.
I actually don't hate that. Here's why I don't hate that. Because I think the style of Io versus the
Mm-hmm.
style of Rhea, pretty much land versus air, contrast of fighting styles. I guess it would kind of give us and trust me, I'm not putting these comparisons together. I'm trying to give us a foundation of what the match would look like. And I'm not saying it would be to this point. I was a big fan of Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker for those two back-to-back WrestleManias.
Mm-hmm.
That not quite the same similarities, but I kind of see some things that it would kind of give us that same clash of styles. Of
No, I got you. The High Fly versus the Powerhouse, pretty much.
yeah,
Which is always as pretty much entertaining. Rey
always.
Mysterio made a career out of it, so
Thank you. A Hall of Fame career out of it.
mm-hmm.
So when you get that style, because EO definitely has a style comparable to a Rey Mysterio going up against these giant, uh, Rhea, uh, Raquel, Piper Niven, Nia Jax going to be great contrast in style. So um, I I don't hate your take for that reason. I think that's something for me. I at least look forward to in the future of Io and Rhea. That'd be a dope match. Um, but I'm just like at some point, can we get to the ending point of this Rhea and Liv? Uh, I'm I don't know. I'm mentally exhausted with that feud. Um, I I think they're running the course a little bit too longer than what they did Punk in McIntyre. Like this is going on too far. It's going on long enough. Like we put a period on this joint.
Nah, this feud won't end until WrestleMania. I'm gonna promise it. I got a feeling right now Becky Lynch is gonna come back, and that's gonna extend the feud even longer.
Oh no.
Until where Rhea's gonna have a match at Elimination Chamber with a title opportunity to face Liv Morgan at WrestleMania.
You just trying to add layers to this ever ending feud, bro,
I ain't adding layers.
huh?
I'm telling yo, I got a feeling Becky Lynch is gonna come back. Rhea Ripley and her is gonna have a match either in an elimination chamber with other women or a singles match where WrestleMania opportunity is Liv Morgan.
Hmm. Ah, oh my gosh. Well, come on, don't put that juju in the air, bro. I like no for real, bro. Don't put that juju in the air, bro. Come on, man. Hey, sometimes you gotta know when stuff ran its course, bro. You know, like, man. Love they not like us. After 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, I got tired of ding, ding, ding. Hey, come on, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Plus,
Turn it out, bro. Hey, you get exhausted, bro. Come on, man. Hey, you gotta know, you gotta know when things ran its course, and this feud has ran its course. Don't try to add no more seasoning to this soup. No more layers to this onion.
Marsh said, "Don't burn the soup."
Hey, man, let it go, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Come on, man. Hey, man. We got our 23 spices and herbs. Nah, man, this ain't KFC. Nah, bro. We don't need all that. Chill out. Keep it simple, silly. Anyway, hey man, we gonna park the bus, man. Me and Mel didn't popped our shit long enough, man. But hey, man, drop them socials for the people, man.
Yup. On IG, King Mel 13, Facebook, Jemell Scroggins, and on Twitter, Viva la Raza.
We like we still. You know where to find me, KCY Carmon on the Twitter, and of course with my bros every Saturday right here in the Four Corners of Wrestling. We throwing them foes up, quiets down. And man, hey, make sure you check out all the content we got at 613 Faye Productions on the YouTube channel. We got Maryland Tech on Fridays with the homie Mike T. Them Tech boys be getting it. And then of course Saturday, tap in with us, in the Four Corners of Wrestling. Hey, look for the Man Cave Sports Podcast to come back real soon. Sundays. Tomorrow, it'll be the last episode of Moco Center for the season. All right. Shout out to all the Moco. Uh, and then, of course, on Sunday as well, we got one, two, yeah, that's right. Five top five moments in a week of wrestling. What I man, King Mel, man. Hey, man, we be dropping content like crazy, and there's more to come. More to come. More to come. So make sure you like, share, subscribe to the 613 Faye Productions YouTube channel. And make sure, hey, eat this to the professionals. Do not try this at home. We about here, man. Me and KINGMEL. We out here. We throw them foes up, quads down. We'll peep y'all later. Holla at you.